I don't know about you guys, but I am super excited that the Autobahn Society cars are finally being released after 6 years of them being previewed and not actually getting released. And this is just one of the 3 Autobahn Society cars that will be released this year in the Dinoco Daydream series, which is this series right here that features McQueen's daydream while the king was giving him advice and sort of a speech. And unfortunately, McQueen just kind of toned him out there and started dreaming what it would be like if he had the sponsorship of Dinoco. Now, the Autobahn Society had a very short appearance in the movie, and it was when McQueen had his bling tires on and gold. Mia and Tia were beside him, and they had all these sedans that are very similar to Sedanya in the background. There were probably around 10 of them, however only 3 of them, I guess you could say, became popular because Pixar, Disney, Mattel, whatever, I guess you could say broadcasted only 3 of them. They had art that only included 3 of them. Mattel made prototypes for only 3 of them. So I guess the main ones are 3 of them. And I guess those would be 2 black sedans and 1 gray one. However, Mattel is releasing 2 gray ones and 1 black one this year, which has brought up some discontent in the community from what I've heard. And now my theory is that yes, it is kind of unfortunate that Mattel didn't stick to those original 3 that became popular. However, there were a lot of sedans in the background that I guess you could say are technically in the Autobahn Society. So theoretically, they could really release any colors they want and it'd still be accurate to the movie. So I personally don't mind. I am just happy that they are finally releasing the Autobahn Society cars. And so like I said, this one here is Sedanya Oskanian. And you may be thinking, why that name? That name is so weird. And actually, it's not that weird because if you aren't aware, Mattel, Pixar, whatever, names some of their unnamed cars after Disney Pixar employees. And this one right here is named after Tanya Oskanian, who is a Pixar employee. The other 2 Autobahn Society cars that are being released this year are Michelle Motoretta and Heather Dreyfing, and those will be in a 2-pack, and Sedanya here will be in a single. So pretty cool. Sedanya here will be released in like a month or so, I believe, as a single, and the 2-pack will also be released in about a month or so. So it's pretty cool that you actually may find this 2-pack or the 2-pack and the single on the pegs at the same time. I think that would be so cool. I wonder if that will actually happen. And you could theoretically go on eBay right now and just buy all 3 of them because all 3 are being sold from China on eBay. And that's how I got mine. I bought mine back in December for only $20. I found that as a pretty good deal. Plus, this is a pretty interesting car. You've got essentially a canceled car that is finally getting released. And although not the most exciting design, I'm always a big fan of cars that were supposed to get released and never did. So his license plate reads 36194 and some blue outline going around it there. And now he is essentially the same as Valerie V-Tier, who was a final lap car who appeared in Radiator Springs during the last scene of Cars 1. Now the only difference that I could see is the fact that Valerie has a mouth plate here. If you can kind of see that, there's that crack right there. You guys all know about mouth plates now, I hope so. And Sedanya here is a complete unibody, and he is a lot heavier than Valerie, and I'm very happy about that. Unibodies are the way to go. I do not like mouth plates. They're just the worst thing in my opinion. The tires or the wheels also look a little bit different, but from beyond that, they do look to be the same. Actually, the more I look at it now, it looks like Valerie is actually taller than Sedanya, but I can't be 100% sure here. It may just be the angle I'm looking at it, but they may be different in height, so that's pretty cool. But other than that, they are basically the same. So you can call these the different, technically they're different, but basically they are the same. And as you can see, they did give these cars different license plates, which is always a nice touch because Mattel tends to put the same license plate on similar cars. So that is pretty much all for the Autobahn Society car. I guess vehicle number 1, who is Sedanya Oskanian. I'm super excited for the rest of them to be released within the next month or so, and I hope you guys are as well. Let me know, what are your thoughts on the Autobahn Society cars? And I just wanted to give a little side thought here. It seems that most of the new releases this year, 2016, will be from Cars 1. We have a lot of rusty cars, we have some Piston Cup fans, we have Artie's co-assistant, we have Dan Skarkenberg and his co-anchor, and the Autobahn Society cars. It seems like this year will be mainly focused around Cars 1. Maybe they're doing that because this year is technically, it may actually be the final lap because Cars 3 comes out next year, so there may not be many Cars releases again, or at least not for a while. I mean, I can't predict the future, I don't know, but maybe that's why they're focusing so heavily on Cars 1. So thank you guys for watching this review of Sedanya Oskanian. I will be doing another kind of review of him when he actually comes out in his case. So I'll see you guys on Thursday for a suggestion video. See you guys then. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye now.